As you can see, we took those equal highs that were up here. We took these highs out. And now we made new highs, right? Now what's the next likely draw on liquidity? These inefficiencies down here. Now, as you can see, there's two fair value gaps on the weekly chart, right? But you have to also keep in mind that there's a very good chance that the next week we could visit this bottom fair value gap. Because remember, whenever there's two fair value gaps, always it depends on how bullish price action is. Sometimes we might not even go back down to this one, which will act as a breakaway gap, but always invite the fact that there's a very good chance that price action may come down and test the upper level of this fair value gap. If it's very bullish for next week, then it might just tap into this one and just start leaving. But from what I've seen a lot of the time, there's a very good chance, just keep in mind that it might come back into this and just trade out of that. But long-term order flow is still bullish. Now let's drop down to the daily chart. As you can see, there's a very small fair value gap right here. Yes, price action can come down, could gap down, tap into this and leave, or it could just continue down and come into these fair value gaps down here and visit probably this one. Drop to a 4-hour chart. This is what I'm seeing. Based on what I'm seeing, bearish price action. We got a CB right here that was traded into, and it seems like price wants to come down. That's an early signal, or like an early sign that bearish structure. We could be seeing price action visiting these lows and taking out all these lows here. That may indicate that we could, but I don't know for sure, but we could visit this range right here. I'm also looking at this pin ball right here, mainly the midpoint of that. I'll be paying attention, very, very close attention to that. Drop to a 1-hour chart. You can already see inversion fair value gap right here. For those who don't see it, let me just highlight it for you real quick. Inversion fair value gap right here. That's that right there. This is a 1-hour inversion fair value gap.